What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy Dog from EBF Academy by English Black Friday. And guess what? Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics. You already know what it is, phrasal verbs. I have collected here 5 of the weirdest phrasal verbs I have encountered in my life. You know, I've been speaking English for about, 23 years, 22 years. And I have, come across many different phrasal verbs, but these ones are really weird to my ears. Are you ready? Let's go. Well, the first phrasal verb is chicken out. Think about it. Chicken out. Well, the chicken is the food, right? The chicken, or the little animal too. The chicken, hen, the farm animal. Okay, but chicken out. Well, chicken out means that you are scared, you're fearful, and you have decided not to do something because you feel that you're not prepared for that, you're not ready for that. So usually people tease you by saying, you're not doing that, you're a chickening out. That means, are you scared? Chicken out. Well, that sounds weird to me because what do chickens have to do with fear? I don't know. Okay, but they do, all right? So check the example here. He was going to bungee jump, but he chickened out at the last second. He was going to bungee jump, but he chickened out at the last second. So think about it. He was going to bungee jump, which is something that I don't think I would do. I mean, would you do it or would you chicken out? I think I would have chickened out just like he did. But, phrasal verb, that's a weird one, isn't it? Check the next one. Well, the next one here is to let someone off the hook. To let someone off the hook means to escape a responsibility. You have done something, but you're not going to be punished because somebody let you off the hook. That's just like get away with. When you get away with murder, just like that series that we watched on TV, how to get away with murder, how to escape the punishment for the murder. Well, when you let someone off the hook, that means that you let the person go away with no punishment. Check the example. She forgot her homework, but the teacher let her off the hook. She forgot the homework, but the teacher let her off the hook. When you think about the word hook reminds me of fish. Like when you're fishing and then the fish, is stuck in the hook here, but you let someone off the hook. That sounds weird to me, but that's a real phrasal verb. Check the next one. Well, this next one here, I'm sure you've heard that before. It's the phrasal verb to freak out. What does that mean? To freak out is when you are super excited or when you're scared, when you're anxious. But the weird thing about this one is because there's no freak in sight, but your brain think it is. I don't know. It goes wild. You just say that someone freaked out. That means someone went crazy. Something drove that person crazy. And I could just say this. I totally freaked out when I saw that huge spider. I totally freaked out when I saw that huge spider. Are you scared of spider? If you see a spider, walking around you, would you freak out? Would you chicken out? I think I would. Check the next one. Okay, before we go to the next, don't go anywhere. Just smash the like button here. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And better yet, make sure you write sentences down here in the comments using these phrasal verbs. Let me see if you really understood them. Okay, the next one is to blow someone off. Well, to blow someone off, that means you have canceled your plans with that person. For example, the phrasal verb stand someone up? Very similar. So when you blow someone off or you stand someone up, that means that, you've had plans before. Let's say that we go to a party and then, you go to the party and the person never shows up. That person blew you off or stood you up. Both are fine in this situation, okay? Check the other example. He said he would come to the party, but he blew us off. He said he would come to the party, but he blew us off. Next phrasal verb. Well, we have already talked about the verb pass and the verb pass away. Okay, pass is, for example, when you pass something to another person, like, can you pass me the salt, please? Or pass away is when you die. You know, my friend passed away. My friend died. But this phrasal verb here actually sounds really weird to me, which is the phrasal verb pass out. Because, I don't know, in my mind, when you pass something out, it sounds like me as a teacher when I'm passing out tests to my students. So I'm passing out tests. I'm actually handing tests over to my students. But actually, pass out means to lose consciousness. When you faint, you know, you start to feel bad like that, and then you pass out. You wake up later, okay? But you pass out. That means to faint. Check the example. You know what? She got so hot in the crowd that she passed out. She got so hot in the crowd that she passed out. But now, here's the thing. So we've talked about weird phrasal verbs, but they are weird to me. What are the weird phrasal verbs to you? Write them down here in the comments. I want to see the weirdest ones you can think of. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all very much.